Hey, it looks like I have to do behind the scenes of Gingerbread versus the Nutcracker Man. Alright, let's get started and let's get this situated. Yo guys, welcome to the behind the scenes of the Nutcracker versus the Gingerbread Man. I'm here on my Twitch overlay outline. I want to specifically talk about the instrumental of this battle. I was very much in the mood for Christmas and I was baking gingerbread men, and I thought, you know what? A gingerbread man as a character could be really fun in a rap battle. And I figured, like, okay, which other like Christmas character, fairy tale kind of character do we have? And I thought, you know what, the Nutcracker is cool, related to food too, is a fairy tale related to Christmas. It fits well. I love the matchup, so then we did it. We wrote it within like I think 4 days, and then Richie animated the entire video in 1 week. So we got that out as the first battle of 2022. So my friend Musiclide custom produced the main beat because he did a Christmas beat for me years ago that I actually didn't end up using. I added some instruments to it, and my friend GlitchDude also added some instruments to it. These volumes you're about to hear are not fully mastered. Some instruments are way too loud, some are way too quiet. I mastered them in Adobe Audition and properly mixed the vocals in there. This is just for the beat arrangement. So we have a classic brass swell that I often like to use. Oh, Clyde's Epic Choirs. The choir, I figured, fits to this Russian epic cold atmosphere that I want to go for the Nutcracker. Definitely, we wanted the main melody to be a Christmas type bell, and we chose for these that Glitch made later. I tried to make it pretty much different from my casual orchestral battles to be more Christmassy, but I couldn't hold myself back on the strings, so I added 2 string stems for like the transitions. I figured these sneaky little characters, especially the Nutcracker, needs to be very percussive. So I added some really cool crunchy little sound effects. And then obviously the jingle bells, right? Can't go without those on a Christmas battle. And we have nice trumpet stabs. I actually don't hear these perk loops too well because I made them quieter more in the background, because otherwise it gets too full. Here's some other ones. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I actually very wisely chose exactly 86 BPM. I definitely knew when I did this matchup and we decided to make a custom beat for this, it has to be mid-tempo because these characters are very specific, harsh impressions that could not be on a fast pace. This is very much inspired by Mansa Musa versus Jeff Bezos. And I thought it's a really cool BPM because it's not the casual 90. It's a little more spaced out, so you can actually emphasize your words a bit more, have more space to like really go in happy birthday rather than the mid 90 range. Glitch made these really cool 808s. So for the ending, I obviously tried to make a little section for the Gingerbread Man to like realize, yo, I'm getting eaten right now. I thought the best way to do that is little sneaky pizzicato arpeggio thingies. They go down in the scale. I think it's B minor, I forgot. And then go a little bit higher, so it's kind of little rising in tension. And while that's happening, we have this little, give that tension feeling. Then I made this counter melody that complements the mysterious note of this vibe. This is how it sounds together with the bells. That's how we made that work together. I really like how that came together. That's on the beat. Hope you guys enjoyed this. For those who don't know who I am, greetings, nice to meet you. My name is RobotRichie. Just to avoid any kind of confusion, Richie on its own is with a T. RobotRichie does not have a T. Some people will understand what I mean by that. I use Adobe Anime CC to make all the assets of the characters, and I use Adobe After Effects to put everything together. Whoops, that's my project. You can see that what I do is I animate using rigs. So how it works is that each little piece
is connected at a certain joint, so I can move these around freely. I have a set of mouth already right here. What I would do is I would work with different mouth sets like this. You have your ah, o, all the colorful sounds. Boom, I'm down here now. What I do is I get the demo or the full on. I go into properties right here and click on the lip syncing, and then I have all the lip syncing set here. I hit done, and then it overloads it like this. Adobe Animate's lip syncing is more for a guide. It's not necessarily what you would use to animate the whole thing. And then we go through the works there. I overlay each individual scene. Gingerbread Man doing the whip. I told Dustin as I was animating this that Gingerbread Man will do the whip. You are not going to take that off of the storyboard. I am making it, and I'm going to make the Gingerbread Man whip. With all the characters that I have in every animation that I make for Freshy Kanal, I like to have like a goal. Goal for certain characters, I want them to be very animated in a certain way. Right here you see we have all the assets. Assets. The whole goal for the Nutcracker's animation is supposed to be very stiff, very rigid. So he's not going to be doing anticipations like this. He's going to go from here to here. The Gingerbread Man, however, my goal was I wanted every single shot for the Gingerbread Man to be a reaction gif. These, which are not gibberish. They're not gibberish. Those are Caesar ciphers. Go ahead and look up what those are. And then, now that you guys know that, go on to any other animations that I made for Freshy Kanal or other YouTubers, and see if you can find some more clues. Because I like attention to detail. I like it when people go into the videos and really dive deep in the attention to detail that I have in this. So once I'm done putting all the assets together and animating everything, I would bring all the assets to After Effects. So let's go into the Gingerbread Man's verse, because a lot of people like Gingerbread Man's more. Gingerbread Man. We have a composition right here, and I number them so Dustin or whoever's doing the editing would know that this is supposed to go first, then this goes second, this goes third, and then I order them onto the timeline so they can easily, work through it. Big Mac, oven, it says 420, blaze it. What was my favorite line to animate? From the Scrunkly to the end of the gumdrop button. By the way, this animation took me a week to make. And I remember being up at like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, all the time just animating this, because I really like Freshy Kanal, and I like his work, and I like what he does. He is a great person, and so he gave me the deadline that it needs to be done by January 2nd, and by God, I'm going to have it done by January 2nd. And he gave me the project idea on December 26th. He gave me the suggestion, can I do it by this? And this sign. That's so good. It's so beautifully animated. I love it. Gamer says, what was the inspiration for the designs? If you compare them side by side, instead of the logo, I put Freshy Kanal. I put the glow in the hat. He has the ruby cheeks. He has the nose, which I made a triangle because perspective doesn't work if I just put a square. Ooh, I'm in the middle now. This is an older design because in the beginning I had an outline over the lips, and now I don't. So the Gingerbread Man from Shrek was one of the influences, and then you have just the basic Gingerbread Man clip art here as one of the other references. I think I went through everything that's possible. So basically, this was a lot of fun doing. The Gingerbread Man was a lot of fun animating, and I would love to animate for Freshy Kanal and other people in the future. If you guys want to support me personally, because you love me so much, right? I have my own Patreon, and I have my own web series coming out called Animate. Please go ahead and subscribe to Freshy Kanal. Subscribe to Freshy Kanal and subscribe to his channel. Support his Patreon. It gives me the opportunity to keep doing what I love to do, and the many other people in the crew server. If you have any other questions for me, feel free to reach out to me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and just as I always say on my on my stuff, I bid you all adieu. Bye bye.
You're a piece of cake, right? Happy birthday. People look at me and say, ah, the Scrunkly. People look at you and say, nah, he ugly. Trust me, bud, if you don't want to start something, don't fuck with the gumdrop buttons. I see your army standing stiff like who built those?